Have you ever felt like the world is just waiting to defeat you, where at every turn someone is ready to disrespect you? Imagine if next time someone disrespected you, instead of getting angry, you responded calmly and walked away feeling empowered. This is Stoicism in action, an ancient philosophy that helps us transform challenges, especially disrespect, into opportunities for personal growth. Stoicism teaches us that true power lies in mastering our own perceptions, decisions, and actions rather than trying to change the world around us. In this video, we will explore 10 Stoic lessons that will change the way you handle disrespect forever. These are practical strategies that have helped many individuals turn struggles into strengths. If you're tired of feeling like a victim of others' rudeness and want to take control of your inner peace, stay tuned. By the end of this video, you will not only understand Stoicism better, but also have tools to maintain dignity and calmness in any situation. Embrace these lessons and see how disrespect turns into mere ripples against the fortress of your serenity. Let's embark on this journey of transformation and empowerment together. Have you ever gotten upset over something only to realize that it was beyond your control? The Stoics introduced a powerful concept called the dichotomy of control. This idea suggests that some things are within our control, while many things are not. It may seem simple, but the implications are deep. When someone disrespects you, your first reaction might be to feel upset, angry, or seek revenge. However, Stoicism encourages us to pause and ask ourselves, is this something I can control? The actions and opinions of others are not within our control, despite how frustrating this may be. Understanding this helps us realize that getting upset over someone's disrespect is like trying to stop the rain from falling. It's pointless and tiring. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to focus on how we respond internally, which we can control. By embracing this Stoic principle, we empower ourselves to remain calm in the face of disrespect. It's not about ignoring your emotions or pretending disrespect doesn't matter, but about choosing not to let external events disrupt your inner peace. This mindset takes practice. It's a conscious decision we make repeatedly. Imagine someone insults you in front of your friends. Your initial reaction might be humiliation or anger. But what if you took a deep breath and reminded yourself that their words can only hurt you if you let them? This is where you exercise your control, by choosing not to let their opinion affect your peace of mind. So the next time you face disrespect, remember this Stoic lesson. Ask yourself if it's within your control. If not, let it go. Focus on what you can control, your response, emotions, and actions. This is the foundation of Stoic resilience and the first step in handling disrespect with grace and strength. By practicing this, you're not just reacting to life, but responding with wisdom and composure, a significant shift in perspective. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that wisdom isn't just about knowledge, but about applying that knowledge practically, especially in challenging situations. It's all about realizing the distinction between what's important and what's not, what we can alter and what we have to accept. When someone shows disrespect towards us, it's tempting to let our emotions like anger, frustration, and hurt drive our actions. These feelings can cloud our judgment and lead us to react impulsively in ways we may regret later. But what if we could take a moment to pause, step back, and view the situation from a Stoic perspective? This doesn't mean disregarding our feelings, but rather comprehending them, questioning them, and deciding how they should impact us. Stoic wisdom teaches us to ask ourselves important questions. Does the disrespect truly affect us, or is it amplified by our perceptions? How can we respond in a manner that aligns with our principles and enhances our well-being? By engaging in this process of reflection, we are able to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. It also encourages us to see the bigger picture. Disrespect is often insignificant in the grand scheme of things. When we apply wisdom, we understand that our self-worth isn't dependent on others' opinions or actions, and we focus on our internal moral compass instead. Additionally, wisdom helps us navigate interactions with empathy and understanding. When faced with disrespect, it's beneficial to consider the possible motivations behind the other person's behavior. They may be acting due to ignorance, insecurity, or their own struggles. This doesn't justify their actions, but understanding them can alter how we react. Instead of meeting disrespect with hostility. In life, we have the choice to show empathy or patience, or even assertiveness without being disrespectful in our actions. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, we can navigate challenges gracefully and with resilience. This allows us to choose our responses wisely, act thoughtfully, and align our actions with our core values. When faced with disrespect, remember the power of wisdom to reflect, understand, and respond calmly. This is how we bring Stoic principles to life, turning each encounter into a chance for growth and learning. The transformative lesson goes beyond managing our own reactions. It is about actively choosing to engage with others in a way that showcases the best of our humanity. Responding with compassion to disrespect means we are not only protecting our peace of mind, but also building a more empathetic world. Responding with compassion does not mean excusing disrespect, but rather recognizing the underlying pain that may fuel such behavior. It involves understanding that their actions are often reflections of their own struggles. In Stoicism, we acknowledge our interconnectedness and that everyone acts based on their perception of what is right. Responding with compassion means recognizing the internal battles of others and understanding that their behavior is more about them than about us. Cultivating a compassionate response begins with empathy, imagining what could have led to the disrespectful behavior. This does not excuse the behavior, but instead diffuses our own anger and frustration. Lastly, it is important to maintain our dignity and self-respect. Compassionate response. Choosing compassion doesn't mean being passive or submissive. It means opting to engage in a way that lines up with your values. Sometimes the most caring response may be to calmly assert your boundaries or offer a kind word. This can change the dynamic and possibly lead to a more respectful interaction. Additionally, don't forget that compassion involves forgiveness, not because others deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Holding on to anger or resentment only hurts you, so choose to let go and move forward. Embracing compassion means freeing yourself from negative emotions and embodying the Stoic principle of facing life's challenges with virtue and integrity. It transforms disrespect into a chance to practice kindness, understanding, and forgiveness, benefiting not only yourself but potentially inspiring others as well. When faced with disrespect, remember that you have the power to choose compassion, elevating both yourself and everyone involved in the situation. In a world filled with distractions and pressures, Stoic mindfulness offers a refuge of calm and clarity. This practice involves being deeply connected to your rational mind, especially in the face of chaos or disrespect. It's about observing your thoughts and emotions without immediately reacting to them, similar to watching clouds pass by in the sky. By pausing and reflecting on why you feel a certain way when disrespected, you can choose a response that aligns with your values and virtues. This not only helps in the moment but also deepens your self-awareness and allows you to change patterns of reaction over time. Stoic mindfulness is not just about handling disrespect. It enriches all aspects of life by sharpening focus, steadying nerves, and deepening appreciation for the present moment. It enables intentional living rather than reactive responses, empowering you to navigate life as the master of your own mind and actions. So when facing disrespect or any challenge, remember the ancient yet effective tool of Stoic mindfulness to maintain power, poise, and personal agency. And it's a path open to you right here. Currently embrace and practice this lesson and see how it changes your reactions, your connections, and your life. This teaching focuses on turning obstacles into advantages, transforming what could be seen as negative experiences into valuable lessons for personal growth. Stoicism not only shows us how to endure tough situations, but also how to use them as opportunities for development and improvement. When faced with disrespect, it is a chance to strengthen our character and deepen our understanding. Imagine that each instance of disrespect is a test designed to help you grow rather than bring you down. By shifting our perspective and seeing disrespect as a way to enhance our understanding of human behavior, test our patience, and respond with wisdom, we can grow and improve. Each challenge is an opportunity for gratitude and personal development, shaping us into more resilient, compassionate, and wise individuals. By viewing hardships as chances for growth, we not only enhance our own lives but also inspire those around us with our grace and resilience. Embracing this lesson means transcending disrespect, turning life's challenges into fuel for self-improvement, and becoming a beacon of light for others. Stoicism teaches us to maintain inner peace, like a calm sanctuary within us, no matter what storms may come. While it doesn't guarantee a life free of challenges or disrespect, it equips us with the tools to stay composed and tranquil through it all. Inner peace is something we can choose to keep, even in the face of adversity. It all starts with understanding that our inner peace is within our control, and no one can take it away without our consent. It's a deep truth that can change how we see life. When someone shows disrespect, they are really just shaking the doors of your inner sanctuary. It's up to you whether you let that disturbance in. One important practice for keeping inner peace is to focus on the present moment. The past is gone. The future is not here yet. We only have right now. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we are not easily influenced by past grievances or future worries. When dealing with disrespect, reflecting on what we can control and what we can't is helpful. It's important to accept reality as it is, even if that means some people will be disrespectful. Cultivating gratitude can also greatly impact our inner peace. By focusing on what we're thankful for, we shift our perspective from lack to abundance. Maintaining inner peace is an ongoing commitment, making choices that align with Stoic principles and responding in a way that preserves our calm. By practicing these principles, our inner peace can become stronger, making us a beacon of tranquility in a chaotic world. Setting boundaries with Stoic wisdom involves understanding and defining what is truly important to us, focusing on our own actions and reactions, and calmly communicating our limits while respecting the freedom of others. It's about self-respect and clarity of needs and expectations. For example, setting a Stoic boundary could involve clearly communicating your availability and sticking to it when someone consistently disrespects your time. Not due to anger or malice, but stemming from a sense of self-worth and respect for your own time. It is important to remain calm and composed during conversations where you set boundaries. Embodying the principles of Stoicism, being prepared for whatever outcomes may arise with grace is essential. Others may not always react positively to your boundaries, and that's acceptable. Stoicism teaches us to accept what we cannot change, focusing on upholding our virtues and inner peace. Integrating Stoic teachings into boundary setting includes regularly reassessing if your boundaries are safeguarding your peace and aligning with your values while remaining adaptable to changing circumstances. Continuously evaluating your boundaries ensures they contribute to your personal growth and well-being in line with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous and content life. Forgiveness, although seemingly contradictory to Stoic resilience, is actually a demonstration of Stoic strength. Practicing forgiveness in a Stoic manner involves letting go of resentment for your own well-being and serenity. Understanding the flawed nature of human behavior and the reasons behind others' actions can help detach emotions from reactions. It is a process to acknowledge that holding on to resentment is detrimental while aligning yourself with the imperfections and mistakes of human life. Stoic forgiveness does not entail forgetting or ignoring the lessons learned, but rather choosing to forgive while maintaining boundaries to protect oneself. It is important to remember that forgiving others is ultimately a gift you give to yourself. It signifies independence from negative emotions that bind you to the past and a move towards peace and freedom, as promised by the philosophy of Stoicism. By practicing Stoic forgiveness, you may discover that it not only lightens your burdens but also allows your heart and mind to open up, offering you greater clarity and joy in experiencing life. In Stoicism, contentment is not about simply accepting or giving in to circumstances. It is about finding inner satisfaction and peace regardless of what is happening externally. It is a state of being that shows deep strength and a strong dedication to your own values and self-worth. Cultivating contentment in the face of disrespect is a significant act. It involves recognizing the disrespect, understanding that it can only affect your inner peace if you allow it to, and choosing to maintain your composure and calmness. Cultivating contentment begins with realizing that your happiness and peace of mind depend on your internal state rather than external events or others' opinions. This core Stoic belief focuses on the idea that our reactions to events cause distress, not the events themselves. When you embrace this philosophy, disrespect and other challenges become opportunities to practice maintaining your inner peace. Another essential aspect is concentrating on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. You cannot control others' actions or words, but you can control your response. By ensuring that your response aligns with your values and self-respect, you nurture contentment and live in integrity with your principles. Practicing gratitude is also crucial in cultivating contentment. By focusing on the positives in your life and appreciating what you have, you shift your focus away from negativity towards the abundance of good in your surroundings. Regular self-reflection is important in order to connect with your core self and constantly remind yourself of your worth and values. This practice helps in maintaining inner peace and contentment in the face of external challenges. Disrespect can shake our sense of self. However, once you have a deep understanding of your inherent worth, outside opinions lose their influence over you. This final lesson encourages us to engage in a transformative Stoic practice, where we shift our perspective to view acts of disrespect as indifference. In Stoic philosophy, indifference refers to things that do not fundamentally impact our inner well-being. It is a viewpoint that does not lessen the significance of disrespect, but empowers us to handle it without losing our peace. To adopt this perspective, we must first grasp what indifference means in Stoicism. These are external occurrences that, despite evoking immediate emotions, do not have the ability to affect our moral integrity or our capacity to lead a virtuous life. By understanding disrespect through this framework, we realize that it does not have to disrupt our inner calm or reduce our happiness. So how can we practically adopt this perspective, especially when disrespect feels personal and hurtful? It begins with a deliberate effort to assess our automatic reactions. While we may instinctively respond to disrespect with pain, anger, or resentment, we can pause and remind ourselves of what truly matters: our character, our actions, and our responses. By redirecting our attention from external provocations to internal stability, we can change our focus. Another crucial aspect is recognizing the role of perception in our emotional reactions. Stoicism teaches us that it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretations of them. By challenging our perspectives and questioning why we have given so much power to someone else's words or actions, we can reduce their impact. We can also cultivate this viewpoint through regular reflection and meditation, practices that enhance our ability to detach from external criticisms and disturbances. Visualizing scenarios where we may encounter disrespect and mentally rehearsing a Stoic response can better equip us to handle real-life situations. It is important to note that this shift in perspective is not about suppressing emotions or pretending disrespect does not hurt. Instead, it involves acknowledging and then letting go of those emotions, understanding that they do not define our true selves or our capacity for happiness. As we conclude our exploration of these Stoic lessons, we are invited to integrate these teachings into our daily lives. I encourage you to keep reflecting on these lessons, practicing them daily, and exploring further the vast and rich tradition of Stoic philosophy. Share your experiences with others, for in teaching, we also learn and grow. And most importantly, remember that your progress is a testament to your strength and commitment to living a thoughtful, virtuous life. I invite you to continue this journey by watching one of the suggested videos on the screen. Your engagement and willingness to delve into the profound insights of Stoicism are what make our Stoic journal community so special. Let's keep exploring, questioning, and growing. Thank you for being an integral part of the Stoic Journal.